Live on NBC 12. This is Newswatch 12 at 5.
Good evening, I'm Dan Hagan.
Road construction crews are working hard to finish their winter projects before winter comes.
Our own Carrie Bladorn has an update on the work being done on state highways around Rhinelander.
Road construction season in the Northwoods is coming to an end. I stopped out on Highway 8 just west of Rhinelander to get an update from the Wisconsin DOT about the progress they've made this summer and what drivers can expect as they're wrapping up this season.
Yeah, on Highway 8, all the blacktop is down. 17, we have a little piece here by Print Pack that will need to be done yet. We're hoping to do that Monday, Tuesday with the good weather that we're going to have.
With the majority of the work on Highway 8 and the Highway 17 bypass completed, I asked Nick how drivers have been responding to the year-long construction projects in the Rhinelander area.
For the most part, pretty good. I think we're all ready for it to be done and the roads to be open again. So,
road construction projects are always at the mercy of the weather. Wisconsin DOT specifications dictate when parts of a project can proceed, so the work is done correctly.
It really depends on Mother Nature. Hopefully we're done here in the next couple weeks if we get good weather. So the biggest thing that we have left is paint.
Paint trucks have been out laying down lines as the weather cooperates, and silt fencing being removed along the completed roadways, spelling an end to the work. Soon, the orange cones will be gone, making things a little easier to get around the Northwoods. Reporting from Rhinelander, I'm Carrie Bladorn with Newswatch 12.
Thank you, Carrie. And you know, the winter will be here before we know it.
Yes.
I saw some flurries on my way to work today.
Yeah, I know it's the Northwoods. It's November, so of course, winter's going to be around the corner, but not just yet, guys.
I was going to say 50s next week, right?
Yes, 50s, 40s and 50s will be back. But for now, it's still a little cold. We do have some snow showers in the area in Eagle River at the moment. You could see here from the camera shot, things are looking a little bit more poor. Of course, with the visibility, we are down to around 5 miles in town. Overall, though, we do have a good amount of clouds all over the area, and some scattered flurries are still sticking around all over the region. They will continue to stick around tonight and even into the day tomorrow, but of course, we're going to stay mainly dry for Saturday. Other than that, a couple of flurries will also be possible. Now, temperature-wise, though, earlier today, we were well below average. Our average high is around 42, 43. We had some 30s here in town, all the way up into the UP. We saw some mid to upper 30s, of course, 40s, but down by Stevens Point into the Wapaka area. Our average high around 42. Our average low, though, is around 25. We're not going to reach that tonight, but we're going to get pretty close to it. We're going to be pretty much hovering at around 28 degrees with some more scattered flurries. Dan?
A Wisconsin judge has ordered the former Chief Justice of the Wisconsin Supreme Court to produce records she gave advising Assembly Leader Robin Vos on whether to impeach Janet Protasiewicz. Vos has floated impeachment against Justice Protasiewicz based on how she rules on a redistricting lawsuit in the state. Former Chief Justice Patience Roggensack was one of the 3 justices asked by Vos to give advice on a possible impeachment. Watchdog group American Oversight has since filed a lawsuit seeking records from Vos and the 3 former justices. On Friday, a Dane County Circuit judge issued an order giving Roggensack 30 days to produce any records she has. Roggensack's attorney did not return a phone message or email from the Associated Press seeking comment.
Vilas County law enforcement is searching for a missing man from Lac du Flambeau. 62-year-old John Frederick Wabi was last seen on Monday. He's Native American and has brown eyes and black hair. He's 5'11" and weighs around 250 pounds. No identifying characteristics or description of the clothing he was wearing were provided. If anyone knows anything about Wabi's disappearance, contact the Lac du Flambeau Police Department.
One senator is 9 months into a blockade of hundreds of military promotions. Tommy Tuberville of Alabama says he's protesting an unrelated Pentagon policy that allows service members to get assistance to seek abortion care. Lawmakers on both sides of the aisle, including Tammy Baldwin, say he's leaving the military in a desperate position.
It's outrageous, and it is certainly affecting our security in the United States, and certainly disrupting the lives of these officers.
There's hope that the Senate Rules Committee will pass a temporary resolution to approve the military promotions in one block. Then the Senate would need to pass it with at least 60 votes.
A new report from the Wisconsin Policy Forum is showing that the state has made great progress replacing old lead service lines. According to the analysis, Wisconsin has replaced or removed more lead service lines in the past 5 years than in the previous 2 decades. That puts the state on pace to replace all lead service lines over the next 2 decades. Much of the recent work has been funded from the bipartisan infrastructure law of 2021. Currently, water is the 3rd main source of lead poisoning after paint and dust, according to the CDC.
In Tomahawk today at the school district, they hosted a Veterans Day ceremony. They were hoping to embrace their local veterans and make sure that they felt recognized in their community.
We try to make sure that we are sponsoring local veterans so that our students can put a face to the name and understand what their money is going for and whose service we are trying to honor.
The Lockup for Loose Change Challenge also had a wager for the elementary school classes that raised the most and least money.
Our principal would be locked up in a school jail for the day, and then our winning grade level would have students who would become principal for the day.
The winning class was the 5th graders, who raised roughly $1,200. The students and faculty were very grateful to have so many local veterans attend the event today. On any given night, tens of thousands of veterans in the United States are homeless. An area nonprofit is hoping to do their part to house local veterans.
Our own Nick Van Zyl has more on the Northwoods Veterans Homestead and tomorrow's fundraising event.
This 3.5-acre plot of ground just east of Rhinelander is the future site of the tiny home village from Northwoods Veterans Homestead. They're hoping that this village helps end homelessness with veterans.
13 to 15 tiny homes.
Gordy Eddington is a Vietnam veteran, and a few years ago he heard that there was a population of homeless veterans in Oneida County, and he and his wife wanted to do something about it. On Veterans Day, the group is hosting their annual pig roast fundraiser at Cabernet Cove.
We did a pig roast last year, which afforded us enough money to purchase this property you see behind me.
Last year, they raised over $20,000, and this year they're hoping for more.
We're trying to raise funds to build a community center on this property.
The fundraiser begins at 4 p.m. and food will be served until 8. During the event, people can purchase tickets for each raffle item, and the drawings will start after 8.
This is our biggest fundraiser. We put a lot of effort into this, a lot of work.
Community members and area businesses donated baskets and prizes for the raffle in hopes it will help a veteran who might not have much.
They're couching with other people. They're sleeping in their cars. I don't know. It breaks my heart to think that there's people out there like that. But that's what I'm trying to help with.
Reporting in Rhinelander, Nick Van Zyl, Newswatch 12.
What an important fundraiser. Thank you, Nick. A new art exhibit is coming to Rhinelander.
Coming up after the break, we will introduce you to 2 artists being featured at Art Start. That's after Weather with Conrad right here on Newswatch 12.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Slumberland.
Big, beautiful sectional for just $9.99 with a free ottoman. Big deals.
Black Friday deals.
All month long. Up to 60% off list. Only at Slumberland. But don't wait, because deals this great won't last. Only at Slumberland Furniture.
Carpet City.
Come to Carpet City Flooring Center's biggest sale ever and receive free carpet installation or save $300, $600, or even $1,000 on all hard surface flooring. That's right, free carpet installation or extra savings up to $1,000 on hard surface flooring. If you need flooring, now is the time to buy. Only at Carpet City Flooring Center's biggest sale ever.
Our prices will floor you.
We have been in the phone business for more than a century. Technology has changed, but some things, the best things, remain the same. At Cellcom, we believe the humanity behind the technology is what's most important. Keeping you connected is our passion and our promise. Our technology has a heartbeat.
Get 11% off everything now at Menards. We carry a huge selection of high-quality countertops that are simple to install and in a style that you will love. Right now, standard laminate countertop is just $14.99 a lineal foot after rebate. Get the lowest pricing of the season on appliances. We offer the lowest prices and the largest in-stock appliance selection. Ready to take home today. Get this Criterion side-by-side stainless steel refrigerator for $1,144.97 after rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Have you always wanted a fireplace or wanted to freshen up your existing unit? Well, look no further than Trapper's Fireplace Gallery and Belquist Heating and Cooling for the best fireplace selections in the Northwoods. With 2 convenient showrooms, stop in to browse our extensive collection of products, feel the heat, and see how our units could fit into your home. We proudly offer units from Heat and Glow, Quadrifire, Simplifier, Vermont Castings, and Stellar by Heat and Glow. Stop in today and see how we can warm your home.
And a Sealy Posturepedic mattress, both for just $6.99. It's the Black Friday mattress sale at Slumberland. Up to 60% off list. A Sealy mattress and a power base.
I hear those help reduce snoring.
Only at Slumberland.
And we made it. It's Friday. The weekend's around the corner, guys, and get ready. It's really going to be warming up by next week. For right now, though, we have a lot of, I'd say, cloud cover, a couple of flurries here and there, but mainly staying dry. Nothing really going on too extreme, I would say. This is all very, very light snow, and it will not be accumulating in the area, but flurries will be sticking around tonight, and then even throughout the day tomorrow, mainly staying dry throughout Saturday. Of course, big day, Veterans Day. Happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there, first off. And get ready, though. A little bit more snow will be rolling on in by those evening hours, mainly 4 or 5 p.m. A little burst of snow will start to move in. Temperatures, though, will be above freezing. So this is what's going to happen. We're going to start getting some snow, a burst of snow. Roads are going to be pretty good for the start. Sidewalks as well, especially with those above freezing temperatures. Then, as moderate snow starts to move in, this is going to be a quick event, not lasting long at all. As the moderate snow moves in, of course, temperatures are quickly going to cool down. They're going to be hovering close to freezing. And then once that happens, of course, a little bit of snow will be on the roads and sidewalks. This is going to happen tomorrow afternoon around 4 or 5 p.m., the beginnings of it. And then later into the evening hours, of course, as the sun sets, temperatures will start to cool to around the freezing mark, especially with that snow in the area. It is showing a little bit of a mixture overnight. I don't quite think that mixture is going to happen here in town. If it's already snowing and temperatures are closer to freezing mark, I think that's going to stay mainly a snow event Saturday night. Not going to be a long-lasting system at all, though. But we'll keep an eye on this one. We still got a little bit of time. Possibly, maybe an inch of snow is possible here in town. I know some models are saying a little bit more. GEM is showing the 1.8 inches of snow. The NAM model is showing a little bit more than 2 inches of snow. So it will be a very quick burst of snow, very wet snow. So it's going to be slippery, folks. At the start, not so much. As the intensity of the snow picks up, that's when a little bit will start to stick on the ground and, of course, on the sidewalks. But with temperatures in the 40s the last couple of days, 30s here and there, of course, it is a little bit more on the warmer end. So we'll keep an eye on things. For now, it looks like maybe ½ inch to 1.5 inches of snow tomorrow night. Temperature-wise, though, 30s in Minnesota, 30s here in Wisconsin, down south, Chicago, in the 40s today. They were in the 50s yesterday. Not quite that lucky today, but this isn't going to last long. Warm air, of course, will make its way up north. This is just the start. We're going to see some 50s, folks. Yes, 50s will be back in the next several days. For right now, though, mid-30s in the area, a couple of upper 30s down south. Stevens Point, Wapaka, of course, Shawano is at 41 degrees right now. Even all the way up into the UP. We're talking temperatures near freezing, so whatever lake effect snow is falling, some of it is sticking around on grassy surfaces, mainly north of town. You got to go well north of town, closer to that UP border. But look at this, 50s, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and even into Thursday, we're going to see some 50 degrees temperatures all over the area. And of course, our average is going to be around 40, well above average by then. Wind speed, not too bad. We're looking at a solid 5 to 10 mile per hour breeze, but get ready for that. By tomorrow into Sunday morning especially, it's going to be a bit breezy with wind gusts up to 30 miles an hour. For tonight, though, a couple of flurries in the area. Temperatures around 28 degrees. Other than that, mostly cloudy. Our 7-day outlook brought to you by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress does show temperatures back in the 50s by next week. Dan and Jessica?
The Wisconsin State Swimming and Diving Championships are taking place this weekend down in Waukesha.
The Rhinelander girls swim team is competing today as they're looking to claim their second state championship in 4 years. The event starts in about 15 minutes at Waukesha South High School, and Newswatch 12's Drew Chelly's there right now. Drew?
Thanks, Dan and Jessica. Well, it's the one day a year that the Hodag girls swimmers prepare for all year long. After a dominant performance at last week's sectional championships, they enter the States as one of the teams to beat. Now, with two future Division I swimmers in Abby Winicky and Karis Francis, the Hodags bring one of the best rosters to the state this evening and are expected to place high. Success at the event is no stranger to the Rhinelander program. They were champions in 2020. They were runner-ups in 2021. After a season in which they were dominant against teams from the Northwoods, the Hodags now prepare to take on some of the state's best. Well, we're just minutes away from the Division II state championships. Let's see if Rhinelander can grab their second state title in 4 years. From Waukesha High School, I'm Drew Chelly, Newswatch 12.
Good luck to the Hodags. Thank you, Drew. While the Northwoods isn't home to large art museums like the Metropolitan Museum of Art, the presence of art in our small community is still prevalent. Throughout the winter, Rhinelander Art Start will display various works from two Midwest-based artists. Artists Guzzo Pintz and Josh Winkler are being featured. When asked about what the pieces mean to him, Pintz says they aren't really about anything, but rather a reflection of what he feels throughout his life.
For me, I think in visual terms rather than word terms, so they're kind of like a visual diary.
Nature is a common theme throughout the winter exhibit. Meanwhile, Winkler says his works are inspired by his environmental advocacy, adding that the Northwoods is a fitting backdrop for his pieces.
From children to political leaders to religious leaders, if they have tangible connections to environmental experiences, we'll all make better decisions as we go forward. It's really cool to bring it to a place where, this stuff is present in everybody's everyday lives.
The winter exhibition will be displayed at Rhinelander Art Start now through January 13th.
A product made here in Rhinelander is being recognized for creating a cleaner future. Ahlstrom's Paw Print Pet Food Packaging has been granted the Innovation in Sustainability Award by the American Forest and Paper Association. The packaging offers consumers with reliable pet food wrappings without any plastics or PFAS compounds. They are also fully compostable and grease resistant. One of the top distance runners in the state signed her national to compete at the collegiate level.
Coming up, Saul Meyer will be here to say where Meredith Richter will be spending her next 4 years of college.
Save during the Truckload Tire event at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Through November 17th, get up to $100 back by online or mail-in rebate on a select set of 4 Goodyear tires. Another $100 back when you use a Goodyear credit card. Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
At Lakeside Living Design, we've always got something stylish in store for you. Whether you're looking for high-quality custom upholstery, decorative accessories and gifts, or are designing your space entirely from scratch, you'll have a friendly designer by your side, sharing their expertise, helping you bring your unique style to life. So stop by, explore our showroom, and together we'll make your space feel just like home.
Northland Basement Systems is the all things basementy company. Basement waterproofing, basement finishing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. When it comes to basement solutions, nobody does it better than we do. Since 1991, homeowners just like you in the Northland have trusted Northland Basement Systems for all things basementy in their homes. Call Northland Basement Systems today to schedule a free home evaluation.
Come see the fresh changes Woodland Creek Furniture has made to its showrooms. There's an ever-changing selection of unique furniture, much of which is made at Woodland Creek's own facility right here in northern Michigan. Did you know we build custom dining tables, vanities, beds, consoles, and more? New nature-inspired accessories are arriving daily, from lighting and lamps to wall art and rugs. You are bound to find that special accent for your home or office. See hundreds of exclusive designs available only at Woodland Creek in Minocqua.
There are trucks
And then there's the GMC Sierra. Available with the connected driving experience. And the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Or get 0.9% APR on select 2023 Sierra models. Plus, get $2,500 purchase allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
Save during the Truckload Tire event at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Through November 17th, get up to $100 back by online or mail-in rebate on a select set of 4 Goodyear tires. Another $100 back when you use a Goodyear credit card. Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Medford's registering on the Richter scale today after one of their top athletes signed her national letter of intent to compete at the Division I level. Raider distance runner Meredith Richter is on to the University of Nebraska, Omaha, where she will run for the Mavericks starting next year. Richter has had a solid running career for Medford, and she even captured the state title for the 800-meter run in last year's state track meet. And after a successful career with the Raiders, which still has her senior year left, the childhood dream has finally come true for Richter.
I'm super excited and happy. This has been my dream since I was a little girl, so I always wanted to run in college for a big school, so this is awesome.
To be able to compete at the Division I collegiate level is a massive opportunity, and Richter is grateful to be able to have that chance.
I'm super grateful for this opportunity and very appreciative of everyone who's helped me come this far. So yeah, like you said, not everybody gets to do this, so it's really special.
Track season is right around the corner, where Richter will look to defend her 800-meter state title, and then it's off to Omaha. For only the second time in school history, Florence High School is going to the state championship for football. The Bobcats made the big dance in 1987, but fell short in that game to Darlington and haven't made a state title game since. And that game was an 11-man Division V state title game, and now Florence has an opportunity to win a state title as an 8-man football team. Florence is the only undefeated team left in the state for 8-man football. However, they have a tough Thorpe team standing in their way, who has 2 losses this season, but were able to avenge both of those losses in the playoffs.
We know it's going to be a tough game. They made it to the state championship for a reason, but we're also a really good team. They got some good players. We got some good players.
Florence has a unique style of offense that nobody has had an answer for this season, and Bobcats head coach Kent Wallstrom hopes that it can stay that way against Thorpe.
You're playing 7 against 8. You've got to play 8 against 8. You can sometimes call a play that looks like it's not gonna turn out right, and they make it work, and that happens sometimes.
Florence will look to win their first state title in school history tomorrow when they take on Thorpe and Wisconsin Rapids. We'll be right back after the break.
It's Renewal by Anderson's countdown to Black Friday sale. Stay tuned to learn more.
We all have that list of home improvement projects we need to do, and if replacing your home's windows and doors is on that list, you want to know that it's going to be affordable. I'm from Renewal by Anderson, and we've helped thousands of customers who are on a budget get our windows and doors for their home. How do we do it? Well, here's something you don't expect to hear from a window company. You don't have to upgrade all your windows and doors at the same time. We're really good at identifying the bad windows and those you can wait on replacing. And here's something we offer that you don't find with a lot of window companies or contractors: great financing options. With Renewal by Anderson, you can have monthly payments that'll probably be lower than your cable bill. With another program, you can get windows and doors now and not pay anything for an entire year. It's almost like free money. No wonder half of our customers finance. Before we talk about the warranty, think about other things you've bought. Did it sometimes feel like you had to buy the expensive extended warranty to get the good coverage? That's never the case with us. Our windows are so durable and our installers are so talented. Unlike some other companies, our warranties cover the windows, patio doors, and the installation.
It's really impressive that they sell the product, they manufacture the product, they install the product, because then you're dealing with one company, and you're dealing with one company that has a long-standing and solid reputation.
Let Renewal by Andersen help put great windows and doors in your budget this year.
It's Renewal by Andersen's countdown to Black Friday sale. Before November 30th, get 20% off your entire project. Save an extra $100 on every window and make no payments and pay no interest for 1 year. Plus, qualifying purchases are eligible for a week-long vacation. Our countdown to Black Friday window and patio door sale ends November 30th. Call 715-318-3535. That's 715-318-3535.
Life moves fast. Take those road trips. Spend afternoons on a boat. Gather around the campfire and create memories without any worries. At Clinner Insurance, your trusted local partner, you're not just a policy number to us. You're a priority. As a company deeply rooted in the Northwoods community, we truly care about the people we serve. With Clinner Insurance and Auto Owners Insurance, you can live life to the fullest, knowing we'll be there for you when you need it most.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Slumberland.
Today marks 48 years since the Edmund Fitzgerald sank to the bottom of Lake Superior. In 1975, all 29 crew members aboard died when the ship was hit by large waves and high winds during a November storm. The following year, Gordon Lightfoot released the hit song Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald, documenting the events that unfolded that night in its lyrics.
Conrad, we had a little bit of flurries today. Is there anything that we can expect tonight?
Yeah, we're actually getting a little bit more flurries. Speaking of Lake Superior, there's actually some lake effect snow coming right off Lake Superior. It's a little bit windy out there. If you are out and about on a boat, please be careful. For our area, though, a couple of flurries will be in the area, but temperatures will be hovering close to that freezing mark, so most of this will not be sticking on the ground. Temperature-wise, though, this is just the start. We're in the 30s, 40s coming up on Sunday, and then 50s will be back by next week. And it's actually going to stay pretty dry. We're looking at a little bit of snow again for tomorrow, mainly Saturday night, Saturday evening into those overnight hours. Maybe an inch of snow is possible, guys, but then quickly melting away on Sunday and then back into the 50s.
We are so close. You can feel it. It's like it's right there. Winter's coming.
There. What do you mean it's 50s? I feel like we're miles away.
There's snow.
We'll see We'll see you back here at 6.
The lake, it is said, never gives up her dead when the skies of